guys, it's your girl Kori Michelle, and welcome back to Teen Unfiltered. Yay! And this is the podcast where I say what every teenager is thinking. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about homeschooling. Now, there are some people out there who are very confused about homeschooling. And if you guys do not know, yes, I'm homeschooled. And like I said today, we're going to be addressing homeschooling, but I'm also going to be addressing the myths versus the reality of it. So we have people who ask us, like, wait, do you even actually learn anything? Do you just sit at home all day? Is your mom your teacher? And I'm kind of like, yes, my mom teaches me. And I'm also like, yes, I actually do learn things. And let's just go ahead and start off with the first myth. So, myth number one, homeschool kids don't learn as much as public school kids. Who told you this lie? We actually probably even learn even more than public school kids. Who told you guys this lie? We are struggling as much as public school kids. People think homeschooling means we're just sitting around all day watching TV and calling it school. But in reality, we actually learn a lot, sometimes even more, because we go deeper into certain topics. For example, we learn about Black history, and not during just 1 month. We actually spend real time learning about important people, what they did, like the movements and stories that help shape history. Because when you're homeschooled, you can slow down and really talk things through, like that matter, instead of rushing through it. And that makes learning feel more real instead of just memorizing facts for a test. It's way much easier. I'm telling you guys, if you go into homeschooling, it is amazing. It's way better than public school. So now let's go ahead and get into myth number two. Homeschool is super easy. People think homeschool means waking up whenever you feel like it and doing one worksheet of work and then you're done for the day. I wish. I wish. Because if that happened, I would be living my best life. But the reality check is we still have work. Sometimes a bunch of work. Sometimes it takes me a whole day to get it done. And yes, we even have spelling tests, which is actually funny because a lot of public schools don't even do spelling tests anymore. Meanwhile, I'm over here studying words like I'm preparing for the National Spelling Bee. But honestly, spelling tests are actually really helpful. Because listen guys, when you write essays and you text people or even captions online to post a video or something, knowing how to spell things correctly actually matters. So while other people might be struggling to spell basic words like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, homeschool kids are out here prepared. We are prepared, guys. Now let's move on to myth number three. Homeschool kids never leave the house. I don't know who keeps telling you guys this. I don't understand. I'm not understanding. Where are you guys getting this information? Because apparently people think we're just trapped inside all day like little vampires avoiding the sun. But the reality is, look, I go outside. I play volleyball. I talk to our neighbors. I see people. I do things. Just because I do school at home doesn't mean I never leave the house. Also, I get to do school in my pajamas. Not sometimes, all the time, because I never feel like getting dressed. So I do school in my pajamas, which honestly might be the greatest academic advantage in history. So that's a flex for me. Then we have the public school kids who are waking up at 6 a.m., rushing to get dressed, to brush their teeth, packing their backpacks. Meanwhile, I'm over here sitting in my fuzzy socks with my hoodie, learning history and math. And I'm not going to lie, it's kind of great. No, it's not even kind of. It's amazing. It's amazing, guys. It's really amazing. This is my last time telling you, you guys need to go to homeschool because it's cheaper as well. You don't have to pay for lunch. You go right into your kitchen and grab something to eat, And then people assume homeschool kids are awkward. This is myth number four. Homeschool kids are awkward. People automatically assume we're just crazy. We don't know how to talk to people. We walk into a room and suddenly forget how human conversations work. But the truth is, homeschool kids still have friends. We do activities, sports, groups, camping trips, Girl Scouts. We probably even do more sports and activities than a regular, like, public school kid would do because we have more time during the day. While you guys are still in school, we're probably outside with our friends playing volleyball, playing basketball. So we still get to meet people and hang out. We just don't sit in the same classroom every single day with the same 30 kids. Like, that's just crazy to me. To me, I don't want to see you every single day. You know, it kind of can get tiring to see the same 30 people every single day and the same teacher. And now, don't get me wrong, homeschooling isn't perfect. You know, sometimes you're tired, sometimes your brain refuses to understand math. Sometimes your teacher, who is also your mom or just your parent in general, decides you're doing extra work that day and you're just sitting there like, wow, this is really betrayal. I really thought we were on the same side. But at the end of the day, homeschooling actually has some really positive sides to it. You can learn at your own pace. You can focus more on subjects that you're interested in. You can spend more time understanding topics instead of rushing through them. And honestly, look, you get more one on one time with your parent. You get more help, which makes the learning easier. And when I say you guys can focus on subjects that you're interested in, you're gonna need the basics like language, math, history, and science. But I'm talking about like extracurricular stuff like sign language, French. I'm just naming the stuff that I do, but science, French, I don't know, programming, you know? And yes, homeschooling is different, but different doesn't mean bad. For some kids, it actually works really well. It does. It works really well. And at the end of the day, whether you're homeschooled, public schooled, private schooled, or just trying to survive math class, we're all still just trying to learn, grow, and figure life out. So thank you guys so much for listening to Teen Unfiltered. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Love you guys. Bye.